Okay, so the Colorado Rockies absolutely stink. And that's coming from a Rockies fan. Even we actively admit that we are dog shit.
That one is drilled deep to center field. Doyle back, still back, track, wall. See ya!
But it's not all bad for the Rockies. For one, the young ones are plenty. They're trying to prove their worth at the major league level. This includes players such as Nolan Jones, Michael Toglia, Victor Vodnik, our Gold Glove shortstop Ezekiel Tovar, and of course the star of today's video, the Gold Glove centre fielder, Brenton Doyle. As you can gather, Brenton Doyle is a pretty good ball player. I'd argue he's a four-tool player in today's game. He can run pretty fast, he can demolish baseballs, he has an absolute rocket of an arm. And did I mention that he won a Gold Glove because of his defence? The two places he seems to lack in are plate discipline, as he sported a below-average walk rate of 7.6, and he was around average when it came to making contact. But you most likely care about the defence. He got some pretty superb defence in centre field. I bet you could watch his highlights all day, every day, and not get tired. So, let's briefly talk about Brenton Doyle, shall we? Brenton Edward Doyle was born on May 14, 1998 in the small town of Warrenton, Virginia, to mother Andrea Dufresne Doyle and father Joe Doyle. He attended Kettle Run High School in Knoxville, Virginia, where he batted .443 in his junior year and won 3A East Region Player of the Year in 2016. Even as a high school junior, he had a cannon from the outfield, reportedly throwing as hard as 94 miles an hour, and he was 16-17. I had barely started playing baseball when I was 16-17. The young Doyle intended to join the military once he graduated high school. He originally committed to play at the Virginia Military Institute in Lexington. He would, however, decide instead to commit to Shepherd University, a D2 school in West Virginia. In 159 games over 3 seasons, Doyle batted .380, hit 32 home runs, stole 52 bases, and ended up with a combined OPS of 1.085. He was doing all of this in the D2 Mountain East Conference. D2 is not a bad level, but the eyes are typically laid upon the D1 superstars. In the 2019 MLB Draft, Brenton Doyle will be selected in the 4th round as the 129th overall pick. The 2019 draft class included Adley Rutschman at 1st overall, Bobby Witt Jr. at 2nd overall, Bryson Stott at 14th overall, and his Rockies teammate Michael Toglia at 23rd overall. Doyle signed for a $500,000 signing bonus. Doyle would be assigned to rookie ball and would play 51 games for the Grand Junction Rockies in the Frontier League. There, he would win the batting title, put up a superb 1.088 OPS, and lead them to the playoffs, where they would lose in 2 games unfortunately. But what was crazier is that Doyle did all this whilst missing 2 weeks of action, as whilst on the on-deck circle, a foul ball hit him straight in the cheek. He managed to shake it off and still perform well. Expected to go up for 2020, COVID-19 would stop any minor league games from happening. So, Doyle went back to a facility in Virginia to stay in the flow, before returning in 2021 with High A Spokane Indians. He performed pretty well in 97 games in 2021, earning a call up to AA Hartford at the start of 2022. And whilst he may not have put up outstanding numbers, he did enough to earn a call up to AAA Albuquerque, where he would end 2022 and start 2023. His AAA production was simply outstanding, earning him a Major League debut on April 24, 2023 against the Cleveland Guardians. He would go hitless in his debut, although he did score 1 run after walking, but he would struggle for the most part when it came to offense in 2023. He had the worst qualified WRC plus in the league with a value of 45, just a bit below Joey fricking Vendel. He was kept up possibly because of his stellar defense. Actually, no, he was definitely kept up because of his stellar defense and his arm. Runners knew not to run on him. He recorded a 105.7 mile per hour throw from the outfield on September 2nd, the hardest throw from a position player in the StatCast era. Doyle's outstanding arm and defense would win him the 2023 National League Gold Glove Award as the best defender at centre field, an award he well and truly deserved. 2024 came, and he locked down his starting centre field spot for the ailing Rockies. And despite the Rockies playing like total shit this year, last year, and pretty much every year since 2019, his offensive production skyrocketed, at least compared to 2023, where he was the worst qualified hitter in the league. In 149 games, he put up a much better 97 WRC+, still below average, but he also had a 104 OPS+, hit 23 round trippers, led the major league in putouts, range factor per game, led the NL in outfield assists, won July Player of the Month with a 1.194 OPS and 11 home runs, put up a 4 WAR on the season, highest on the 2024 Rockies, and won his second consecutive Gold Glove Award at centre field. This is where people start to realise who Brenton Doyle really was. He was not here to mess around, he was here to have a proper go. Brenton Doyle is a greatly underappreciated player. He has the arm of Jeff Francoeur, range of Kevin Kiermaier, bat of Salvador Perez, and the speed of Mike Trout. Albeit modern day Mike Trout, where he gets hurt if he moves a little bit too much to his left and a little bit more to his right. But yeah, that's Brenton Doyle for you, the Rockies Gold Glove centre fielder.